Children, today we are going to see a prose lesson which is nothing but Out with Father. So by looking at the name of the lesson, you would have found it out what is the thing that we are going to see now. Yes. So each and every one of you will go out with your father sometimes after your class hours, sometimes even during the weekend also. So where you will generally go? We'll go to a shopping mall, you'll purchase something which is related to your academics or something other than academics, and you all will go to some restaurants, have fun, and then you'll come back home, isn't it? So the same thing only we are going to see in this lesson also. In this lesson, we have a girl called Uma, and along with her father, his name is Naya. Okay, in this lesson, we'll see how they both are going out and enjoying themselves in whichever place they are going, how they are going to spend their time and come back home. Now, let's get into the lesson. Yes. Now, Uma, she is at home after completing her school. So, after completing her lunch, Uma goes to her father's clinic. Uma's father, Dr. Nair, he is a dentist. So who is a dentist, children? A dentist is a person who takes care of our teeth. So whenever we have any toothache or any problem with our teeth, we'll go to the person whom we call him as a dentist. From the clinic, they go to Mr. Paul's shop. So Mr. Paul is a tailor. So who is a tailor? A tailor is a person who will help us to stitch our shirts, trousers, skirt, dress. So whatever we need, the tailor will stitch accordingly and they will give us. So here he stitches Dr. Nair's shirts and trousers. Dr. Nair collects his new shirt from the tailor, Mr. Paul. There they met Mrs. Kumar. She is a policewoman. So what the policewomen or what the police will do? The police will take care of our safety. So whenever we are in trouble, whenever we are in need of help, so immediately we'll go to the police person and we'll get help from them. Okay. First, Uma went to meet her father, Dr. Nair. After that, she went and met the tailor, Mr. Paul. So from the tailor shop, now they are going to the grocery shop. So that is Mr. Mishra's shop. So who is a grocer? A grocer is a person who will sell all the grocery items, that is the food items. So we all will go to supermarkets with your parents, isn't it? So likewise here also, Uma is going to the grocery shop along with her father. In that shop, she purchased some milk, egg, bread and butter for the family's breakfast. So after purchasing everything from Mr. Mishra's shop, finally Uma and Dr. Nair, they came back home. When they reached home, their guard. So who is a guard? Guard is otherwise called as a watchman. So what the watchman will do? He will also help us in taking care of our safety. So even we can find guard stepping out at the school gate. So some of us, we find guard even outside our house also, isn't it? So what the guards will generally do? The guards will take care of our safety, and whenever we step out of the house or whenever we come in, the guard will help us to open the gate and he also greets us. Here also, the guard, Mr. Ashok, comes out of the cabin, he opens the gate and greets them. And Dr. Nair also said, "Thank you, Mr. Ashok." Yes. Finally, after entering into the house, they met the gardener, Mr. Nayak. So who is a gardener, children? A gardener is a person who helps us to take care of our garden. He waters the plants. He'll do all the necessary stuff that is needed for the plants in order to grow properly. He cuts when the plants are grown up very high in an even way, and he makes the house to look more beautiful. Here, Uma saw a bird nest in the garden hedge. So hedge is nothing but it is actually bushes or a row of plants, which we find along the edge of the garden. So in that she saw 3 tiny eggs. Don't touch the eggs, Uma, Dr. Nair said. After that, Dr. Nair, along with Uma, they went back home. So after reaching home, they refreshed themselves, they had some snacks, and Dr. Nair started narrating a story to Uma. Yes, so now you understood about this lesson out with father. So how Uma traveled from one place to another in different places. So first she met a father, Dr. Nair. From there they went to Mr. Paul's shop, who's a tailor. From there they went to a grocery shop, Mr. Mishra's shop. After that they met the watchman and the gardener, and finally they came back home safely. So this lesson will clearly tell you how she had a special time along with her father, how they traveled from one place to another, and while she was traveling, she got to know new information about each and every people whomever she saw. Thank you, children.